If you want to get these 17 achievements in Baldur's Gate 3 in under 17 minutes, you've come to the right place. Hello there, my little goobs, and if you love games as much as I do and like to show off your Steam achievements to all your friends, you're in the right place. This is where you belong, and I'm so glad to have you here. I make all these videos myself, and I put a lot of time and effort into them, so please like the video if this guide helps you out, and subscribe so you don't miss my next achievement guide. Today's guide is for the easiest 17 achievements in Baldur's Gate 3 from easiest to hardest. Each one of these can take you under a minute of gameplay, so follow along from the beginning and get them all. Most of you will already have a lot of these, so feel free to use the time cards on this video to directly go to any achievements you're missing from your Steam page. If you think you have them all, double check since all of these are so easy to get once you know how they work. Now, let's get into it. First up, we have the achievement Action Surge, with a rarity of 78.48% currently. This achievement is unlocked after making 5 attacks in a single turn, which can be obtained easily once you have any martial character leveled up to at least level 5, where you unlock the extra attack feature. Now, all you need to do is use an ability that grants you an extra action in combat. You can do this a number of ways. There's the fighter ability called Action Surge to freely take an action whenever you'd like. You can use a potion of speed to get an extra action for a couple of turns, or you can get the haste spell cast on you from an ally. Use your first action to make your first and second attack, and then use your second action to make a third and then fourth attack. Finally, finish it off with a pommel strike or whatever bonus action your equipped weapon allows you to make. Your enemies will never know what hit them. 1 down, 16 to go. Second, we have the achievement Bedrolls and Breakfast, with a rarity of 75.85% currently. This achievement is unlocked after taking 4 long rests. That's it. You should naturally unlock this after making it to about the Goblin Camp in Act 1. You're going to be using this feature to long rest to heal when needed. But if you want to, very early on, you can just click this button here in the bottom right hand corner of your screen more times than you've posted selfies on Instagram this week. I mean, who needs a social life for a functioning mouse, right? Just turn your computer into a high-stakes game of whack-a-mole and let the frustration roll in. Who needs real friends anyways when you have all those likes and followers to keep you warm at night? Third, we have the achievement No Penny Required, with a rarity of 73.46% currently. This achievement is unlocked after successfully using Detect Thoughts on an NPC during a conversation to get their inner thoughts. This is a great way to gather information about key NPCs or give you a great advantage in skill checks against an NPC. In this case here, you can see that this goblin really doesn't want to fight and is simply acting tough. Casting Detect Thoughts will expose this information, allowing a dialogue option to defeat them without even getting into a fight. Throughout the game, similar options will be available, and this is generally a great option to always click. Fourth, we have the achievement Roleplayer, with a rarity of 65.84% currently. This achievement is unlocked after completing 10 background goals in a single playthrough. This is a great way to earn some extra character experience and earn some inspiration, which allows you to re-roll a skill check if you want to try again after a failure. It works exactly just how we all pretend to be something we're not around our friends, families, and bosses, and push our real feelings deep down inside until it eats away at our soul and we can't recognize who we are anymore. For number 5, we have the achievement Dig for Victory, with a rarity of 64.11% currently. This achievement is unlocked after finding 5 of these secret dirt piles in a single playthrough. While exploring the map, your party will make survival checks if they come close to one of these hidden troves. Make sure you have a shovel in your inventory to actually dig the chest up, otherwise you won't be able to. These chests have all kinds of different loot stashed away in them, but I've never been disappointed by them before. Also, since every party member can make the check individually, if you see a survival failure appear on your screen, move all of your party members over to the area to give them a chance to look for it as well. For number 6, we have the achievement Shove Off, with a rarity of 60.45% currently. This achievement is unlocked after killing a creature with falling damage. This one can be done super early at several points, but I like to do this. Dark Intrusive Thoughts for the win. For number 7, we have the achievement Expand Your Mind, with a rarity of 59.98% currently. This achievement is unlocked after consuming a worm and unlocking a new illithid power. Doing this does not affect anything else in the game, such as your endings, romance options, or quests. In Act 3, you do get a choice if you'd like to enhance these powers, which gives a cosmetic change, but that's it. Personally, I like to pop these worms like Sour Patch Kids to get all I can out of the system. In a game all about how your choices have long-lasting consequences, it really feels like Larian Studios wanted us to have access to this cool talent tree, regardless of our morals or pursued endings. For number 8, we have the achievement Bookworm, with a rarity of 45.47% currently. This achievement is unlocked after reading 100 books on a single playthrough. There's plenty of these guys hiding around the game, so just open them really quick, read nothing, and move on to the next thing. Kind of like how a student might refuse to read while going to school because they think it's just a novel idea to arrive to class without any chapters and just wing the plot of their academic life. Oh, please send help. For number 9, we have the achievement Bottoms Up, with a rarity of 37.87% currently. This achievement is unlocked after taking a long rest using only alcohol, which takes a little bit of time hoarding some booze, but is easily doable even in Act 1. I mean, what better way to face life's problems than with a glass of wine, a shot of whiskey, and a side of denial? Who needs a well-balanced meal when you can have a well-balanced martini? Cheers to liquid optimism. Getting to the double digits with number 10, we have the achievement Homebrewer, with a rarity of 37.74% currently. This achievement is unlocked right after creating 3 different alchemical solutions in a single playthrough. You can access this menu by going into your character's inventory by clicking I, and then going to this little potion bottle up here at the top. And if you've never used the crafting options before, don't worry. The game makes it extremely simple and streamlined. The game tells you what you can and can't make based on what you currently have by graying out those you can't make. This is a fantastic way to get some more consumables throughout the game to make those harder fights a little bit easier. For number 11, we have the achievement Fists of Fury, with a rarity of 26.24% currently. This achievement is unlocked after killing a character with an unarmed strike. This can be done anytime by any character once an enemy reaches only a single hit points left by bonking them for that last hit. Or alternatively, if you're playing a monk that has the Tavern Brawler feat, you can simply... For number 12, we have the achievement Outsourcing, with a rarity of 18.65% currently. This achievement is unlocked after talking to Withers and asking him to recruit a hireling. You can find Withers early on as soon as you finish the tutorial zone. Talk to him in camp, follow the initial dialogue, which will unlock the ability to change your class. Then, the next time you meet Withers, he'll have a new option available to recruit the hirelings. This allows you to pick up a whole new squad of recruits to join you on your journey. And, as a pro tip, you can use these hirelings to give your party passive buffs right after making a long rest, making tactician mode much easier. For number 13, we have the achievement Killed 2 Birds with 1 Gnome, with a rarity of 14.08% currently. This achievement is unlocked after using one enemy as an improvised weapon against another. It's incredibly simple, fun, and effective. The only stipulation on doing this is going to come down to a character's strength. As you can see, this level 1 bard doesn't have the muscle for the job, but Lysel does. So just walk up to an enemy that isn't too heavy, click the improvised weapon action, and then throw them like a paper doll at their friends. For number 14, we have the achievement Rude, Crude, and Full of Attitude, with a rarity of 13.19% currently. This achievement is unlocked after summoning Shovel, or Fork, or Basket.
Oh, shit-filling toe-rag! Never summon Shovel, never feed Shovel, now call Shovel!
Anyways, go to the Blighted Village here and go down this hatch in this house. Then, once you're down here, use the lever behind the stack of boxes. Then, head down the cavern until you see this box here. Smash it open and use the scroll inside the box to summon Shovel.
So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine.
You can also save this and teach this spell to a wizard so that they permanently know how to summon a Quasit, since Quasits are a nice familiar with the ability to go invisible at will and frighten enemies.
Ugh, folks, make the feast slow. Less tearing, less blood, but fine. I am Fork.
For number 15, we have the achievement Jack of All Trades, with a rarity of 4.1% currently. This achievement is unlocked after multi-classing into every class in one playthrough without using withers to ever change class. This is both the easiest and hardest achievement on this list, since you can instantly complete it, but you have to be level 12 first, which is the max level in the game. Once you are level 12 though, talk to withers with a level 1 hireling that you saved from tip number 12. Simply level them up all the way from level 1 to 12 while taking every single class along the way, and you got it. I mean, this is exactly like real life when people compliment others by saying they're a jack of all trades to not hurt any feelings, even though we all know it means they aren't good at anything. So put that hireling back and forget all about them and how useless they are. For number 16, we have the achievement Punch Drunk, with a rarity of 3.48% currently. This achievement is unlocked after defeating 20 opponents while a party character is drunk. This can be done throughout multiple fights, but if you find a large swarm of enemies, you can get this done in a heartbeat. Just drink a bottle of Coors Light and then Lastly, for number 17, we have the achievement Busker with a rarity of 3.26% currently. This achievement is unlocked after playing a musical instrument in front of random strangers for money. This is a great way to farm some extra gold, and it only requires one successful performance check to do so. You also don't have to be a bard to do this. In Act 1, you can find Alfira in the Druid Grove trying to write a song. If you assist her with her song's creation with 2 successful skill checks, your character will learn musical instrument proficiency. This will allow you to use all the instruments in the game no matter what class you are. So go crank that volume around every NPC you meet and get that extra dough. If you want to see how to have the perfect start in a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, as well as getting 2 easy Steam achievements, click the video on the left. If this guide helped you get any remaining achievements, please leave a like and hit that middle button to subscribe to never miss a BG3 guide. Doing so really helps out the channel. And now I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see all you little goobs later.
Your daddy!